and welcome back to setting up your three-wave streaming process. I'm Robert, and I'm going to lead you through it. So the first thing you want to do, and you can follow along on the steps of page 44 in your workbook. As you can see here, I've got my screens sharing page 45, so I can see everything on page 45, and I can also look at Spotify, and that's so you can see it too, because we want to see both of these things. So just take the time to set up your screen this way, and then come back, and we'll get started. And when we get started, here's what we're going to do. So you're going to go to your library, make sure you're in your library, click on your three-wave dance library to open that up. The folder's empty, and that's what we want to see. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a playlist. And we're going to use these three dots, not this plus sign, so that the playlists show up in our folder that's currently open. So we'll create a playlist, and we're going to name it. And we're going to name it right from this right here. And you could copy and paste that, but it might set off your hyperlinks. So I'm going to suggest you actually just write it in or type it in. So 000AAA space use next and save. And there it is. And you want to make sure that your sorting is set to alphabetical. It should do it by default, but if it's not, then just select it and make sure it's alphabetical. And then we're going to go and repeat those steps for the rest of them. So the next one, we're going to create a playlist and call it that. Create playlist. So that's 000 AAB space my next playlist and save. And then we're going to go into the next one. Three dots. Create playlist, click on a name, 000 BBB space 2 wave template. And we save that one. Now we'll do another playlist. Click on playlist to name it, 000 BBB space 3 wave template. Save. And you can see it's all coming together right here. Now these next ones are for searches. You're not going to copy anything from my library into those, but let's go ahead and make them. So you've got create playlist, 000 space 4 searches 1. Create playlist. 000 for searches 2. And up to the triple dots again. Create playlist. Click on my playlist and name it. 000 for searches 3. And that's it. Now you just keep going through the rest, adding all of the rest of these names you see here. And when you're done with that, you'll be done with step number 2, and you'll be ready to go to step number 3. And that's it for this video. See you on step number 3.